Hi everyone, welcome to another Yarn Scrap Friday crochet tutorial with me, Laura, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful Celtic square, which is kind of beginner friendly, but a few little extra techniques in there just to test your skills, so give it a try. Okay, so for this granny square we're going to be using two different colours, and I'm just going to start off with the blue. This is a DK light worsted weight yarn, it's actually a bamboo yarn. And with this, I'm going to be using a 4mm crochet hook, but you can use any yarn and hook that you like, obviously. So it will just make a bigger or smaller square. So we're going to start off with the blue. You're also going to need a yarn needle and some scissors as well. So we're going to do a slip knot to begin. And we're just going to create a chain 4 loop. Okay, so that's chain 4 to begin. You can use a magic circle if you prefer. 2, 3 and 4. And we're going to put our hook into our first chain. And I'm going to bring the yarn through the first chain and straight through the loop on your hook to form a little loop of chains. And into there we're going to work some stitches, but the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to chain 3, and this is going to count as a double crochet. So this pattern's in US terminology, so in UK terms this is going to count as a treble. Then we're going to yarn over and we're going to work into that 4 chain loop. So find the center of your 4 chain loop, put your hook into there, bring the yarn through and work a double crochet. And we're going to do another double crochet in there as well. So go back into the center, just wrapping it around the chains, work another double crochet. Okay, so if we're counting those as a double crochet, the chains as a double crochet, then we should have 3 double crochet. Then what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2 in between, and we're going to do 3 more double crochet into our 4 chain loop. So 3 more double crochet. 1 and another one, 2 and another one, 3. So 3 more double crochet. Then we're going to chain 2 again, and we're going to repeat that twice more until we get a little square. So 3 more double crochet into that 4 chain loop. 1, 2 and 3. Then chain 2, and then 1 last set of 3 double crochet. So 3 more double crochet. That's 1, 2 and 3. And we're going to finish up with a chain 2. So chain 2, 1 and 2. Don't forget the chain 2, and then we're going to slip stitch in the top of our 3 chains. So find the top 3rd chain and we're just going to slip stitch into there to finish the round. Okay, so that's the end of our first round, and we've got a tiny little granny square. Okay, so moving on to the second round, we're going to stay with the blue yarn, and what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch over to this 2 chain space. So we're going to go into that first proper double crochet and slip stitch into there, then slip stitch in the next one, and then we're going to slip stitch into this 2 chain space. So just go into that big gap and slip stitch into there, and then what we're going to do is we are going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to count that as a double crochet. And into the same 2 chain space, might just want to pull that over a bit, we're going to do 2 double crochet. So go into that big 2 chain space and do 2 double crochet. So that's 1 and 2. And then very much like the first round, we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to just move those over and squeeze another 3 double crochet into that 2 chain space. So in the same 2 chain space, we do 3 more double crochet. 2 and 3, or trebles in UK terms. Okay, so hopefully it looks like this. But then what we're going to do is we're going to find the next 2 chain space, and we're going to go straight into there and do 3 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. Move those over and then chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to do 3 more double crochet in the same 2 chain space. 1, 2 and 3. I'm just going to repeat that all the way around. So we're going to find our next 2 chain space and work another 3 double crochet in there. So in the next 2 chain space, we do 3 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. Then we chain 2 in between, then 3 more double crochets. So move those over, do 3 more double crochet. It's 1, 2 and 3. Then find our last 2 chain space and do the same thing again. So we go, don't chain in between our corners. I'm just going to go straight into the 2 chain space and do another 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Then we chain 2, 1 and 2, and we do 3 more double crochet in there. 1, 2, and 1 more, 3. And then to finish up this round, we just slip stitch in the top of our 3 chains. Find the top chain and just slip stitch into there to join the round. So there we go, we've got a slightly bigger granny square. So now we're going to mix it up and make it a little bit more interesting. We're going to grab our next colour. So I've got this sort of silvery grey colour. And we're going to join that with a little chain 1. So I'm just going to bring that through the loop on my hook, pull our tail ends. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 double crochet in the first 3 stitches. So yarn over, go back into that 3rd chain that you just slip stitched into and work a double crochet. Like so, and I'm just going to pull my tail ends again. Then we do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. So first, next proper stitch this time. Double crochet in there. And a double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, and then when we get to the 2 chain space on the corner, we're going to do something a little bit more interesting. We're going to do a treble crochet, so it's going to be a double treble in UK terms, but we're going to work it into the chain 2 space below. So not this chain 2 space, this one here. So to do a treble, we wrap the yarn around our hook twice. And we're not going to go into this 2 chain space, we're going to go into this one and then bring the yarn up a little bit, so keep it loose. And then with double crochet stitches or bigger, we just yarn over and pull through 2 until we get to the end. So it's a nice easy way to remember. Pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And that is a treble crochet or double treble in UK terms. Then we're going to chain 2 and we're going to do another treble in the same 2 chain space. So again, we wrap the yarn around our hook twice, go back into that 2 chain space from the first round, bring up a little loop so it's loose, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so hopefully you got something that looks like this. Then what we're going to do is we are going to find the next stitch, next double crochet stitch, and in there we're just going to do a double crochet. And we'll do a double crochet in the next 2 stitches as well. And double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so 1 double crochet in the next 3. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. And we're going to do 1 double crochet in the next 3 over here. So we're going to skip this gap here and find the next stitch just here. There's no chains in between. So do 1 double crochet in the next 3. So 1, 2 and 3. And we're just going to repeat what we did here. So we're going to do a treble, but not in this 2 chain space, in this one from the first round. So bring up a loop slightly. My yarn's a bit tight. Bring up a loop a little bit, then yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Then we chain 2, 1 and 2, and then another treble in the same 2 chain space. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, so we're going to repeat that all the way around. So we do 1 double crochet in the next 3 after the trebles. 1, 2 and 3. And then when we get to this kind of space on the side, we're going to chain 2 and then start the process again. We do 1 double crochet in the next 3. 1, 2 and 3. Then we work our treble in this 2 chain space down here. Bring up a little loop so it's not too tight. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Move that over a bit. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and work another treble into the same 2 chain space from the first round. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. And then we finish with 1 double crochet in the next 3. And we start the process again. So I'm going to repeat that up to the end. And then show you what it looks like. So remember, when you get to this gap, we're going to chain 2. 1 double crochet in the next 3. I may as well just keep going actually on camera. We're near the end. 1 double crochet in the next 3 after your chain 2. Then on the very last corner, we do the same thing again. We do a treble in the previous round's 2 chain space. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, chain 2 in between, very important. Then another treble in the same 2 chain space. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Then we finish up with 1 double crochet in the last 3. 1, 2 and 3. But just before we finish, this little gap, above this gap on the side, we chain 2. It's very important. Then we slip stitch into our first double crochet to join the round. Okay, so hopefully it looks a little something like this. Okay, so moving on to round 4, what we're going to do is we're going to bring back our blue yarn, which I haven't fastened off, so I'm just going to bring it up and do a little chain 1, just pull that down. And we're working with our blue again. I'm going to do something a little bit different as well on this round. So what first thing we're going to do is we're going to double crochet 2 together. We're going to do that twice. So double crochet 2 together. We're going to yarn over, go into the same stitch you just slip stitched into, bring the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, but then stop. Pull that tail end down a bit. Yarn over again and go into the next stitch. Bring the yarn through. Yarn over, pull through 2, and then you've got 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all 3, and that double crochets 2 stitches together. And we'll do that on the next 2 as well. So again, we yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull through 2, stop, yarn over, as if starting a new double crochet, bring the yarn through, pull through 2, then pull through all 3. Okay, so that double crochets 2 together, and we do that twice. Then in the 2 chain space between our trebles, we're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. So going into the here, we're going to do 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. This time we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another 2 double crochet in the same 2 chain space. 1 and 2. Okay. And then we're going to double crochet 2 together twice again. So find the next stitch. Now be careful here because the first stitch is actually this treble. So you're going to have to move your stitches over to find that treble stitch. So pull through 2, stop, yarn over into the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through all 3. Okay, we do that again over the next 2. Pull through 2, stop, yarn over to the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through all 3. Okay, so you double crochet 2 together and you've done that twice. Now when we get to this 2 chain space here, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2. I'm going to do 1 single crochet, so in UK terms that's a double crochet, 1 single crochet in this 2 chain space on the side, just the 1. Then we chain 2 again. Okay, and then we start the whole same process again. So we're going to double crochet 2 together, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through all 3. We do that again, pull through 2, stop, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through all 3. So double crochet 2 together twice. Then on the corner we do 2 double crochet in the 2 chain space, 2 double crochet, then we chain 3 this time, 1, 2 and 3, then another 2 double crochet in that space. Then we double crochet 2 together twice again, but we start off in that treble, so move your stitches over so you can see that stitch. Double crochet 2 together. Okay, and do that twice, so into the next 2. And then on the side, what we do in this 2 chain space is we chain 2, 1 single crochet in the 2 chain space, then chain 2 again. Okay, and that's our next corner done. So we're going to repeat that twice more back to the beginning. So don't forget this little single crochet on the side. Okay, so starting off with double crochet 2 together, do that twice. Okay, so I shall do that, then I will come back because it will take some time. Okay, so just coming up to the end of the round, just finishing my second double crochet 2 together. And don't forget this last 2 chain space. So we chain 2, do 1 single crochet in there, just wrap it around the chains, chain 2 again, and then we're going to slip stitch in our first decrease, first double crochet 2 together. Okay, so that's the end of round 4, and you can really start to see the Celtic cross come together. Looks really nice. So we're going to do one more round and we're going to swap back to the other colours. So what we're going to do is just drop the blue and pick up my grey silvery colour. Just bring that through the loop. Do a little chain 1. Be careful not to, if you are just keeping going with the same yarns without fastening off, just be careful not to pull too tight, otherwise you'll just distort your square. So we're going to yarn over and we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the first 4 stitches. So in UK terms, that's a half treble. So starting in the same decrease you just slip stitched into, I'm going to do a half double crochet and do 1 half double crochet in the next 3 as well. So next stitch 2, next stitch 3, next stitch 4. Okay, so 1 half double crochet in the first 4. Then in the chain 3 space, we're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So 2 double crochet to begin. Just chain 2 this time. Then another 2 double crochet in the same chain 3 space. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So again, making sure not to miss that first stitch. We go into there and do a half double crochet and 1 half double crochet in the next 4. So it's 1, next stitch 2, next stitch 3, next stitch 4. Okay, so once you have done 1 half double crochet in the next 4, we come to this little space here with the chain 2, 1 single crochet, chain 2. What we're going to do though is we're going to start off with a chain 1, and then we're going to do a treble. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to wrap the yarn around our hook twice. But instead of working into the previous round, we need to find round 3. So this is going to be the same colour as the colour you're working at the moment. And look for these 2 double crochets in the middle. So we've got 4 either side. 1, 2, well actually that's treble. So we've got a treble here, then we've got 3 either side. So finding the 2 in the middle, we're going to treble crochet those 2 together. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to kind of do a front post stitch as well. So we're going to go under this double crochet and under this double crochet. Bring the yarn underneath both those posts. And then we do the same thing with a normal treble. We just yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, and that treble crochets, front post stitch 2 together. It's very complicated. But hopefully that was quite easy to follow along when watching. Then we do a chain 1 and we go back to doing 1 half double crochet in the next 4. So we find the next 4 stitches, so ignore these 2 chains here, find the first proper stitch, which is this decrease stitch, and yarn over and go into there and do a half double crochet. Do 1 half double crochet in the next 4. So I'll show you again. 1 half double crochet in the next 4. Then in the chain 3 space, we're going to do 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 2, and then we do another 2 double crochet in the same chain 3 space, 2 double crochet. Then we do 1 half double crochet in the next 4. So finding the first one, just move your stitches out the way. Do a half double crochet in the next 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, which then brings you up to this 2 chain, 1 single crochet, 2 chain, but we're going to ignore that completely. Work a treble, so we're going to wrap the yarn around our hook twice, find the 2 double crochets from round 3 and go under this double crochet and under this double crochet. Bring the yarn down so it sits just above the double crochets. Bring it underneath and like all trebles, we just yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. But I actually think I've forgotten a chain 1, haven't I? Oh, I do apologise. Okay, so after your half double crochet in the next 4, we need to do a chain 1. and then do the treble. So I'll show you with the treble again. Wrap the yarn around your hook twice, find the 2 double crochets and round 3, go underneath both of them, bring the yarn down so it sits on top, bring it underneath and pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, then we do another chain 1. Okay, so either side of this treble post, front post stitch together, we do a chain 1. Then we go back to 1 half double crochet in the next 4. Okay, so I shall do that, and then I shall come back to repeat that to the end. Let's show you one more time. Okay, so just coming up to the end, 1 half double crochet in the next 4. And again here, don't forget the chain 1 this time. Then we do a treble around these 2 previous. Now let's have a look what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So wrap the yarn around your hook twice and we count 1, 2, 3, 4 over. So this one here, and we're going to go under this one here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the yarn down, bring it underneath both of those double crochets, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Then we finish with a chain 1, and we're just going to slip stitch into our first half double crochet to finish. And there we go, there is our finished. Move that up, neaten it off. There is our finished Celtic square. So I'm just going to cut both colours. For that colour, just pull that through. And then I'll show you, I've shown you before in other videos, but I'll show you a nice way of creating a neat edge. We thread our yarn needle, and what we're going to do is we're going to look for, so this is the stitch that we slip stitched into. But the next one along, we're going to put our needle through as if we were crocheting into it. Bring that over, and then finding this little loop here, which got a little bit small for me, we're just going to go in from the top to the back. There we go, just give that a little pull, and what that does is it creates a nice stitched finish along there, so nothing looks strange. And then just going to hide my tail ends. And there we go, I've hidden my tail ends, looks quite neat on the back, and there is the front. I think you could do a better join than I did. I didn't do a very good join on this one. We could hide it under our treble. But there we go, there is our finished Celtic square. I hope you like it. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, hope you managed to follow along, kind of in celebration of Granny Square Day, which I think was on Monday, so a little bit late, but I hope you enjoyed. And it also leads into a new project that I'm working on the Member Plus area on my website, where I'm actually going to be doing some kind of guided meditation crochet videos, crochet tutorials, where we're going to be making some healing squares. So a beautiful way to spend time for ourselves, take some time out from the world. You can of course just listen along and enjoy just crocheting with me. Or if you make the squares, we can turn it into a beautiful healing blanket, which really represents time for ourselves, very much needed. So do check out the Member Plus area and all the crochet alongs and podcasts and exclusive patterns that go on over there. It's just £5 a month, and it really helps support what we do at HappyBerry. So, and a huge thank you to all our current members. You guys are amazing. So it's great getting to know you and chatting with you over there. So, but until then, I will see you soon for some more crochet crafting fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome to another Yarn Scrap Friday. This is a Yarn Scrap Friday tutorial, doing so many. Today I'm going to be showing it, this has gone very wrong.